So today we have ceiling fan. It is an AMRAP 15. We have 20 odd object ground to overhead, followed by 8 burpees, then 20 odd object overhead reverse lunge, followed by 8 burpees, and that is 1 round. I know that Scott has dumbbells, which means that he and Phoebe are good. I know Ryan just got his new dumbbell. Anna, what implement are you working with today?
I have like a backpack that's full of water.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I have to hear more about that some other time. I looked up sandbags, and you can't find sandbags any more than you can find dumbbells. So that's some
Oh, wow.
necessity is the mother of invention. Good job. All right. So I will demo most of these movements with the dumbbell when we get to the demo portion. Before we get to the workout today, we're going to do the general warm-up that I like to do in the morning, and then some movement prep. Then we'll touch base again on ceiling fan. I'll do a movement demo. And after that, I've also got a finisher for us. And it looks like with everybody's equipment, you should be able to get a lot of value out of that. All right, everybody. And I know that you have not been through this with us before. Maybe you have with some of the other coaches, Phoebe, but it should be pretty easy enough to follow along. So let's see here. All right. All right, start with your hands on your hips, 5 neck rotations to the right. And twitch. Hands on the chest, 5 thoracic rotations. Switch. Five scap rolls forward. Five scap rolls back. Five elbow rotations out. And reverse. Five wrist rolls out. Five wrist rolls back. Five arm circles forward. Five arm circles back. Five king squats. Hinge at the hip, bottom of the squat. Back up. Five toe touches. So working back. Touch toes, hips, reach back. a march in place, full knee to chest. We're going to step out, lunge, and twist, reach for the back ankle, and step back up. Good. And let's see, from here we're going to go twice shoulder width and into 5 Cossack squats per side. You can use your hands as a spot if you need to. From here, we're going into 5 yoga push-ups. And 5 regular push-ups. Good. And from here, we're going to do a Seiza sit. We're on the insteps of our feet. Reach back to the ankle. Lift over your head. Reach back. Squeeze your glutes and lift your hips off your ankles and switch sides. From here, a low bear position. We're going to switch, sit out into a bridge position, lift our hips, activate our glutes, and then switch back. We're going to do 3 switches per side. Looks like this. All right, everybody. So the next stage of our prep today is going to be revisiting some of the motions or movements from the general warm-up. We're going to go with 5 yoga push-ups, 5 Kang squats, 5 reverse burpees, which I'll show you in just a second, and then 30 seconds of mountain climbers. This portion is not for time. So we're going just for activation of the muscle groups we're using and also just kind of getting the blood flowing. And I'll show you what these look like. First thing, the yoga push-up, which we already revisited. If that's too intense, we can do the eccentric push-up. So holding plank, negative, roll back up to hollow, negative. And there we've got the Kang squat. Now reverse burpee. We're going to sit, roll back, roll up, jump and clap. So if you've got a hard surface, you might want to grab a cushion. I don't have a cushion to demo with or a towel, but it looks like this. And from there, we've got 30 seconds of mountain climbers. Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling good about that. Good. Anna, it looks like you've got a hard surface. Feel free to just do regular burpees if that's going to hurt your back.
I have a pretty thick yoga mat I'm going to try out.
Okay, cool. All right, great. I'm going to share a screen here with a clock. Not because it's for time, but just to give you an idea of where everybody is. Should probably take no more than 8 to 10 minutes. Stand by.
Hey, how many rounds?
5, Scott.
Right.
Y'all can see the clock.
3, 2, 1.
We call out the movements again? I feel like I
Yes,
forgot.
sir. It is yoga push-up to Kang squat to reverse burpee into 30 seconds of mountain climbers.
Got it.
Ryan, can you see that clock now?
Yeah, we got it.
Cool. Olive says, AMRAP kisses, Dad. Nice pace on those mountain climbers, Ryan. Looking good. Anna, I think you're in contention for best background. Is that a lake behind you?
Yeah, I'm in South Carolina.
Outstanding. Good looking.
I'm lucky. I'm at my boyfriend's parents' lake house.
Cool. Yeah, I'm at my wife's sister's house, so up here in Nashville. There you go. Move those knees. Move those knees. Way to go, Phoebe. So you all keep moving, but what I'm going to show you, if you want to keep working on the reverse burpee, but it's giving you trouble, I'll show you a scaled version with a tactical stand up. Keep moving. I'll just kind of demo it for you so you can see. Nice, Hannah. Good tactical stand. Yeah, good job. Tactical standing is a technique you learn in jiu-jitsu to get off the ground without getting hit by an opponent. That's what that arm is up for, to create space. There you go. Nice Kang squats, Leonard's both looking good. I like the toe touch with the Kang squat, Anna. That's a good idea. Looks like we'll be done in about 30 seconds, y'all. Nice even 2-minute splits. Good job, everybody. All right, and we'll take a break here. Pull up this Zoom screen share so we can look at the workout one more time. All right, so as I said earlier, now we're moving into the 4-time conditioning part of today's workout called ceiling fan. AMRAP 15, so as many repetitions as possible in 15 minutes. And what's great about this odd object ground to overhead, which is your first movement, is that you have a lot of choices. If you've got a dumbbell, probably the most efficient option is going to be a dumbbell snatch. But I would encourage you to also consider other movements as well, including, for example, if you want to work on coordination, agility, and accuracy, you can do a dumbbell split snatch, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. Also, if you've got an implement that's on the heavier side, this could also look like a dumbbell clean and jerk or a dumbbell clean and split jerk. The reason I add the split jerk part for both of these is it came up in the games last year, and I've since incorporated kind of the split jerk or split snatch with the dumbbell in my workouts, and it's a great way just to get your heart rate up and work on accuracy. So I'll demonstrate those. From your odd object ground to overhead, you're into 8 burpees, which shouldn't take much time. We're looking probably at about a 2-minute split on the first half of the workout, maybe a little faster in your first round. Then you're into 20 odd object overhead reverse lunge. This is going to be challenging. You're really going to have the dumbbell locked out overhead. And if you've got an implement that's on the heavier side for you, that might also just be holding that implement in the front rack. We can do that unilaterally on one side or the other. I'll demonstrate those options. Or you can do it goblet style in the front. And then we're into 8 more burpees to round out the final part of ceiling fan, and that's 1 round. Based on the math I'm looking at, we're probably between a 4 to a 3-minute split on this workout. So probably looking at between 3 rounds and change to 4 rounds as a good goal to shoot for. Again, 4 times, so we want to manage those breaks, make sure we're breathing the entire time. Now we'll move into the movement demo portion. So I'll step over here and show you some different options for the workout today. Dumbbell snatch, what I'm going to be looking for is keeping the arm as straight as possible for as long as possible until I hit extension, keeping the elbow high. We're going to be switching, alternating the dumbbell each repetition. Another option here that I mentioned is the dumbbell split snatch. Dumbbell clean and jerk. Split jerk version. And if you're working with an odd object, burpees are going to be done. Chest and thighs to the deck, jump, touch hands overhead at the top. Now you're into your overhead lunges. This movement, because you're not going to be able to alternate, is going to go 10 on one side and 10 on the other. You alternate your legs, but the same arm is overhead. That might also look like a front rack. Or a goblet. Into 8 more burpees. So, those are the movements for today's workout. I'll give you a few minutes to get just a few touches on the movement options that work for you, and then we'll start the timer. Split jerk looks good, Scott. Nice overhead position in those reverse lunges, Phoebe. Anna, how heavy is that bag?
I I think it's like at least 30 pounds.
Nice. I didn't see
It's got,
what you were going to do for ground to overhead. Do you have a like a clean and press kind of idea going on?
yeah.
Yeah, that looks great. I love that. All right, everybody, give me a thumbs up if you are ready for me to start the timer. I got one from Scott. Ryan's good. Anna's good. Okay, give me a second to get the clock back up.
What are the reps again? It's 20, 8,
20, 8, 20, and 8.
Got it.
Scott, I'm going to ask you for some assistance. Can you see a screen with both a timer and the workout?
No, it's just a timer, which is fine.
Okay, yeah, I guess we know the movement, so that'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, stand by in 10 seconds. We're going to get this party started, starting with 20 ground to overhead.
Three, two, one.
Nice, Scott. Good clean and jerk. Anna, step out a little further in front of that bag and your split jerk. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Phoebe, make sure in those snatches your thumb is pointing back at the top. Nice. Ryan making the transition to the burpees, looking good. Scott right behind him. Anna on the burpees. Eight more burpees, Phoebe. Nice. Everybody's working through these lunges, looking good. Nice, Phoebe. You're on a 4-minute split. That was perfect. Scott, Ryan, and Phoebe, or Scott, Ryan, and Anna looking like we're on a similar pace. Good job, guys. This is perfect. You guys are just under a 5-minute split. You should be able to hold that for the next 2 rounds. That's the goal anyway. That'd be a 5-minute split there. So you've got some insurance right now. Looking good. Meanwhile, the Phoebinator is tearing it up. Split jerks look really good, Anna. There we go, Scott. Looking good. Ryan transitioning to those burpees. Make sure that elbow stays extended, Phoebe. Looking good. Ryan, nice extended elbow. Good overhead position. Way to tear through those lunges, Scott. Looking good. Got 30 seconds to finish the burpees on round 2. Looks like we're going to get there easily. Nice, Ryan. That was a faster split than last time. Anna, you got about 15 seconds to catch your breath, then you got to start again. 10 seconds. Perfect. Just like clockwork, Anna. Good job. Looking good, Scott. Go ahead and grab that implement. Good. Nice cycle time. That looks good, Scott. Ryan, seems like you're getting faster as we go along. Looking good, man. Nice, Scott, making the transition to the burpees. Ryan back on the dumbbell for the reverse lunges. Looking good, Ryan. Ryan's coming to catch you, Phoebe. You all are looking great. We're at 12:45. This is where we push. We got 2 minutes to finish this round. Try and manage these breaks. If you set down your implement, a few short breaths, then back up and moving again. That's the way, Scott. Way to go. Yeah, quick break, right back on it. Very good. Look like Ryan and Phoebe are going to be hunting for some change. Excellent, Scott. Looking good, buddy. Way to go, Anna. 30 seconds to grab some ground to overhead. "15 seconds. Nice. Scott's grabbing some change too. Looking good, Scott. Three, two, one, and time. Great job, everybody. Very well paced. Really happy with that. I totally did the math wrong when I said 3-minute rounds. I meant to say 5-minute rounds. Way to go, coach.
Yeah, I was wondering about that at the beginning.
You're like, what is this guy talking about? 3-minute rounds.
5 more rounds of this.
No, I meant to say 3 to 4, and that was perfect because everybody got 3 and change. That was perfectly paced. This is perfect. We have about 10 minutes, and I have a really cool finisher for you. We've got what are called double barrel squats. So everybody's got an implement that will work for this. We're going to go 4 sets of 12 reps of the double barrel squat. Give yourself anywhere from a minute to 30 seconds rest between sets. To as many as 90 seconds of rest if it really does tax you. So I'm going to demonstrate the double barrel squat. It's quite a bit just to do 1 rep, so it's almost like a complex, but they're super fun. So here we go. So below parallel to just above, up to parallel, up is 1. So again, a full repetition. So again, below parallel to above parallel, back below parallel, full extension, and then half squat to full extension is 1. And we're doing 12 in a set. Stand by. This isn't for time, but I'll have the timer up for you just so you can kind of reference working and rest time. Stand by. In 10. Ryan's getting some time under tension.
3, 2, 1.
And go. Ryan, this looks like it's not your first rodeo with the double barrel squat. Looking good. Phoebe, give me a thumbs up if you can hear that music. Anna, did you get all 4 sets in?
Yep.
Good job, Anna. Probably too cold to get in that lake, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cold actually.
Yeah, Amy brought Lucas's first swimsuit up here to Nashville because her sister has a pool, but I don't think we're getting in.
Oh, it is so cold. For being May, it's not like all right, I'm gonna head out.
Lennox are doing synchronized double barrel squats.
All right, thanks, Nick. I'm gonna head out.
Have a good one.
You too.